today was actually early. I'm glad that you guys are here. Before we get started, man, I just wanted to say that I saw that a dude named Trex Guy wanted to ask a question, right? And he said he doesn't have any money, and he asked somebody to do a super chat. I don't really care about money, man. Like, what is your question, bro? I'm going to be watching for Trex Guy's question because I want to make sure that it gets answered. My question is, what happens to chomos if their cellmate is disabled, elderly, aka can't handle? Yo, look, in that situation, that's what you got gang members for, homie. Gang members ain't gonna let it go down like that because we take care of our disabled homies in there, man. We ain't gonna let somebody who's a good dude, who's disabled, have to ride out with the freak, man. And that was a good question, so I'm glad that you're here. I saw my main dude, Trev, up in here, man. He's one of our moderators. He keeps this clean and safe for all of us so that we can hang out and have a good time. Let's give some big respect up to Trev. Love you, brother. Hey, and I love you too, Trex, man. I appreciate it. Tombstone said that I make him not want to go to jail, and like that is like the basis. That's the foundation of my content, man. I promise you, like, my main message is you do not want to go there, bro. There's nothing cool there. It doesn't make you tough. It doesn't make you gangster. It just means you're caught, bro. There's nothing cool in jail. It's absolutely terrible. It's not a good place to be. So, yo, we had a lot of people slide in real quick. I was actually early for once, for those of you who are just jumping in, man. I know that I'm usually late to my own Sunday Night Lives, which is terrible. It's terrible. So I was early today. So just so you guys know. Let's see. On God, I love how you keep it 100. Hey, thank you, The Rapping Gamer. I appreciate you, man. Big love and respect to you, dude. Hey, Gabrielle, what's up, man? Nemo, let's see. Salty, good to see you guys, man. So, I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with what's been going on with this whole Ian Watkins situation, but this lights me all the way up. All the way up, man. Yo, Vegito in the house was good. So, look, here's the thing. Is that, like, I used to like Lost Prophets. Like, they had a couple slaps. Shinobi versus the Dragon was great. That was a great song. Let's see. Last Train Home, that was great. Hey, Harvey's here, man. Everybody, if you're not following Harvey Talks Prison, he's one of our mods. He's a great guy. He comes out with great content. He's on a very similar vein as I am, man, and he has some brilliant insights. So if you're not following Harvey, you might want to jump up there and follow Harvey right now. So like I was saying, man, like I even went to Warped Tour and I had a choice, man. I could have seen Silverstein or I could have seen Lost Prophets. And I was like, yo, I'm going to jump into the Lost Prophets show, right? Rocking out. I was clapping. I was bumping. You know what I'm saying? Shane, I see you, big dog. Thank you for being here, mod. And like, I really was having a good time. I really enjoyed the show. So when I found out that this dude, the singer, was a chomo, like, oh, it snapped, bro. I've been snapped about it ever since. And it's been years, like literally years I've been snapped. I got rid of all my CDs. I took my shirt and I lit it on fire, bro. Like, hey, I ain't mess with them. And like, look, yeah, Seth said shout out to Silverstein. That's a throwback. Look, man, like, I'd seen Silverstein a couple times before, but I would have much rather seen him again rather than stand and clap for a chomo, bro. They got me. They got all of us, bro. Anybody who was a Lost Prophets fan. And I want to make this very clear. It wasn't Lost Prophets, the band. Those guys were instrumental in getting him hemmed up. Like, when the investigation started, those guys were, like, saying, hey, man, like, there's something wrong here. Like, his own family and his own bandmates disavowed him. Exactly, Seth. Yeah. They kicked him to the curb. They were like, yo, there's something wrong with this dude. Seriously wrong with this dude. I'm like an angry... Wait, hold up. You like Angry Grandpa? Are you saying, do I like Angry Grandpa? I don't know who that is. Or are you saying I'm liking Angry Grandpa? Don't paint me with that brush yet, man. I'm not a grandfather yet. I'm still... Yeah, I'm old as hell. You're right. You're right. I want to say to John Doe, checking in, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you too, John, bro. Thank you for the support. Big love and respect to you, my man. So, yeah, I was sick about it. Genuinely sick. Like the same way that I was sick when I found out that Jesse from Brand New was on some groomer style stuff, bro. Because like Brand New, they were my winter music. My wintertime music, like when the weather got bad and I wanted to wallow in my depression, I would go straight to the brand new albums. I loved them, bro. I loved them. And then I found out that Jesse was grooming and assaulting young women. Ah! You ruined your music for me, and I liked your music. Why would you do it? So, it really broke my heart in a way because, like, I have a very serious attachment with music. So he's been in prison for 35 years. The details of the case, he was grooming mothers, Ian Watkins, was grooming mothers to be able to get access to their children. And he had multiple, the brand new thing all the way through me, bro. Look, Ian Watkins was grooming mothers to be able to get access to their children, and he actually got them to participate in the stuff that he was doing, including an 11-month-old infant. Not even 1 year old yet! And he was videotaping what he was doing to them. He was also off on that Whoop Chicken. He was on that Go Fast, and he was hitting the bubble and blowing it into infants' faces, trying to get them hyped up so they would be stuck on that stuff, bro. Like, who gives an infant that stuff, bro? Who be trying to put an infant on that path in life? And then he was recording himself. How do I say this so I won't get violated? He was doing intimate adult things with a literal infant and including the mother and videotaping it. So it ended up that the police ended up getting involved. They got involved on a drug case, and then they started catching wind of some of this other stuff, bro. Spades is in the house. We talking about some terrible stuff, Spades. I'm sorry you came in at this moment, but the police got involved because of a drug investigation, and they started looking into Oh Boy a little bit more, and they ended up raiding his house, and they needed his password to his computer. So when they figured out his password, it was kids. Fill in the blanks. I know you can fill in the blanks. This is what he was doing in the videos. Literally his password. So they saw that stuff, and he was immediately taken in. They ended up hitting him with, like, I think 15 separate charges for this stuff, which is pretty terrible. You know, when you've got 15 felony charges for that type of thing, you're doing some real bad stuff. Real bad. You off cold, bro. It's a real bad deal. So he's been in prison for a long time. Well, while he was in prison, he had some young mother that had been like a fan of Lost Prophets since she was 16 years old. 16 years old. Jessica Culp, I see you, sister. Thank you for being here. That's another one of our mods. Let's give some big respect to her. Hold on one second. TM, what is the typical protocol for biker club members in the pen, and do you ride at all? Look, man, nobody would ever teach me how to ride motorcycles. I wanted to learn. I have friends that are in multiple MCs, and I may have approached it wrong. I was always like, yo, I want to steal some bikes, bro. They won't ever catch me on no bike, bro. Let me get at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all out of my mind and stuff. Nobody ever really taught me to ride, even though I really wanted to. And I would probably be dead if somebody taught me how to ride a motorcycle, because I had the least amount of survival instinct or care and concern for my own personal safety for the longest. So, look, I knew some dudes that were in MCs in the state of Oregon. If you're an MC in the state of Oregon in the prison system, they don't really, like, ride that out inside. So, like, I knew one dude in particular who was pretty high up in an MC on the streets. And then when he went in, he ended up working his way up to being a shot caller for one of the organizations in there. Because it's kind of like you're on a break or a timeout. At least in the Oregon system. I don't know how it works everywhere. I don't claim to. Luckily, I haven't done prison time in every single state. I like it out here better, bro. Like, last night, I got to eat steak. And if my homie Travis from BJ's last night sees this, I love you, dog. Thank you for the dessert. Appreciate you, man. It was a pleasure to meet you, man. 100%. Zamaster said, you the GOAT, bro. You the GOAT. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you being here. Big love and respect to you. Ian Watkins is a monster. So he starts grooming this girl that started writing him. She loved Lost Prophets since she was like 16. She was convinced that this dude was innocent. So she starts writing him, it wasn't Wagyu! No, bro, I couldn't eat Wagyu after that whole Island Boy thing, bro. Oh, God. You had to say it, didn't you? You had to say it. So she starts writing him. She's convinced he's innocent. Then he starts asking her some real weird-ass questions, bro. Like, really strange questions. What are you doing, ZZ? Zero wanted to come say hi to you guys. Like, asking her questions about, like, has your 2-year-old ever watched you while you were having intimate encounters with a partner? Like, crazy wild stuff. And he was asking her, like, through correspondence. So this was being documented. And she didn't cut the dude off. She just had told one of her friends, like, I would never, like, let him have access to my kid, but he says he loves me, so Ian Watkins loves me. She started visiting him at the prison. She said in an interview she was really taken aback by the fact that all of his hair was gray and his teeth were rotting out. That's what happens when you get clapped and wallered and stabbed all the damn time, bro. It's stressful in there. You know what I'm saying? As it should be. Dude should be just like rotting from the inside out. But they took her kid away. They took her kid away. The authorities got involved and absolutely took her kid away. Plague Wave, thank you for the support, bro. Big love to you. Have you ever laid out a popular chomo in prison? No chomos are popular in prison, homie. None of them. No chomos are popular in prison. They are targets. They're absolute targets. 100%. Bro, what are you doing? You're getting real awkward while I'm on a live. Do you not see all these people? They're hanging out with us, Zero. He just licked me, bro. Like, I get sweaty and he just licked me. It's crazy as hell. So, yeah, he's still grooming people from prison. Ian Watkins is still grooming people from prison. Yeah, he is a Boston Terrier bull mix. Well, no, he's not a bull mix. He's just a straight Boston Terrier. But, you know, he works out a lot. He's always working out. Still, he's in prison for these child crimes. He's still grooming. He's still getting people's kids taken away from him. He's writing like a 21-year-old mother with a 2-year-old, gets the kid taken away. Sorry, Zero's a little distracting, y'all. So that was the last thing that we heard of him until yesterday. Yesterday, he got taken hostage. He got all the way booked, taken hostage by 3 inmates. They snagged him, took him into a cell, and they were beating him for like 6 hours. And I suspect, I mean, I don't have any proof of this. I just suspect that the COs knew for a while and they just let it slide. Like all the way were just letting it slide until it got too far and they were like, yo, I guess we got to do something. Let's slow dial the response team. They call it a tornado team over there. So they get the response team there, and then they start to, they see that the response team is coming, the tornado team, and they start stabbing them in the neck. And then they flashbanged everybody. They threw a flash grenade into the cell and knocked everybody out. They were able to go in and get him and then take him to the hospital. The initial reports were that he was in ICU and they didn't know if he would live. And then some reports came out that he was not in serious critical condition. So there's been varying reports. But damn it if I don't love that. No, he's not dead, homie. He's not dead. He's like a cockroach. He's still kicking. But the cool thing about that is this can happen again and again and again and again. He's still got a lot of time to do. So the mothers in this case, let's talk about the mothers. Because, look, man, as a parent, it's our job to protect our children. As a human being, it's our job to protect any children, but as a parent particularly. So this dude talks these mothers into letting him do these things and have them participating because he's a musician, bro. It's the most disgusting thing. And they only got 14 years and 17 years, these 2 mothers. Stop licking me, bro. It's really sus. You're very cute, but I don't want to be, like, voraciously licked. No. Go. There you go. All right. I'm back. Sorry. I was getting tongue assaulted. Hella. So yeah, like 14 years and 17 years to these mothers, it's not enough. It's not enough, bro. They should be doing every single day that he's doing. Like, just dead ass. Like, Why are they not doing the same amount of time that he's doing? It doesn't make any sense. So I want to, real quick, my good friend Jason Goodman, bro, what's up, man? Thank you so much. I appreciate you, big dog. What's good, JD? Good news. I'm back to working out after my knee surgery. Got any tips? Well, hell yeah, brother. Are you all cleared? You cleared from the doctor? Look, man, here's the thing. When I was a personal trainer at Gold's Gym, I always encouraged everybody who just came back from an injury to go the slowest, because there's a tendency to want to go back in and like make up for lost time and everything, but that's really not how it works, bro. If you put yourself in that position, you can re-injure yourself. It's the worst thing that you could do. So my advice to you is go slow when it comes to anything to do with that body part. Start really light and do, high reps at really low weight and slowly rebuild yourself, bro, because it's not a race, dog. It's not a race. It's a massacre. It's an absolute massacre. It's a marathon, and it takes time, but it's absolutely worth doing the right way because, look, man, I'm 44 years old, and I got parts of my body that are real beat up, dog, because I tried to go too fast, too far, too hard, man. So don't make that mistake, brother. And I really appreciate you. I'm glad that you're feeling better and that you're getting back to working out. I know how important that is to my mental health, bro, so I 100% get it. Travis07, he got what he deserved, to be honest. Travis nailed it. He deserves more. He definitely deserves more, but he definitely got what he deserved. 1,000%, Travis. Big love and respect to you, homeboy. Let's see. Jason Goodman, yeah, the doctor gave me the all clear. I'm good. Hell yeah, bro. Just go slow and easy, man. Ain't no need to rush yourself back into an injury. You want to take your time and build yourself because you're worth investing in. You're worth putting in that time for. And even slow progress is better than getting yourself set back more. Will, what's up, Will? How you doing, bro? As someone who is currently fighting for my life against a porn addiction, your rehab content really helps me. Love you, JD. You're the man. Hey, you know what, Will? A lot of people might not take a porn addiction seriously, but like, for myself, I understand how addictions work, man. And so like anything that hits you with dopamine or oxytocin or serotonin and you find unhealthy patterns of it and it gets elevated, you're really routing neural pathways into your brain that's the only way that you can feel certain ways, man. So it can rob you in your life of joy and gratification out of more natural things. Like myself, I don't watch porn anymore. I just don't, bro. Like, it's not something that I mess with. I'm in a relationship with a woman that I'm very in love with. And, there was a long time where I couldn't get off unless porn was involved. So I understand that struggle, bro. And I feel a lot healthier now that I'm not messing with it. So I'm really proud of you, dog. Like, I just want to say I'm really proud of you. It doesn't matter whether you're putting a needle in your neck or whether, your issue is food, whether you have an eating disorder, whether it's gambling, whatever it is. I just want to see people be able to find their best selves, bro. So keep up the good work, bro. We love you. Let's see. Did you ever get a chance to Google Jared Lesick? I did not, bro. Taylor, I'm sorry, man. I did not get a chance to Google Jared Lesick. I dropped the ball on that, and I'm sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screenshot this on my tablet so I have that to look at and go back, bro. I appreciate you very much. Sorry, I didn't mean to let you down, doggy. Big love and respect to you, homeboy. Tanya, how devastating. The one person in the world who you should be able to trust to keep you safe is your mother. Tanya, first off, thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. I love you. I appreciate you. And that's exactly what it is. Like, your parents should be able to be there for you. Even if you only have one parent, whatever the case may be, like, those are the people that should be looking out for you to shield you from all of the darkness and the evil in this world, man. And these mothers threw it away over some dude that was a musician. And, like, they had a couple slaps, but, bro, come on. Your kid? That's just crazy as hell to me. Absolutely crazy as hell. Dustin Castro said Zero is on the hunt for something. Zero just likes to lick, bro. He's just a weird dude. You're a weird dude. Mwah. He's just down here lurking, bro. Eric Jenkins. Good on you, bro. You're changing your life around, gives others hope. Eric, thank you so much for saying that, bro. I really appreciate that. Like, that's the whole goal, because so much of my life, like 20 years of my life, ended up like being complete and utter chaos, and just like there was a lot of misery and suffering and like a lot of crime, and none of it really made sense to me, bro. I couldn't wrap my brain around what I had turned my life into until I got into recovery, and then I'm able to use my story to be able to help other people either out of that situation that I lived in or to avoid getting there in the first place. And that's the only way that that life experience makes sense and has any purpose, dog. So that's really my goal, man. Let's see. Kool-Aid Pappy 1220, what's up? Thank you so much, bro. Hey, JD, my older father raped my mother when she was a child, how I was born, and I recently found out about it. I refuse to speak to him, and if I see him, it's on sight. Is this an appropriate reaction? Bro, I'm 1000%. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, putting myself in your shoes, bro, I would be all about that. I'd be going for him, bro. You know, that's moms. That's moms right there, bro. I would all the way want, if he might be blood, but I'd still want blood. You know what I'm saying? But what I don't want you to do is get hemmed up doing it. Be smart about it. Handle your business in a way that doesn't set your life back any further, because, bro, you don't deserve that. You deserve to live a good life. Your mother deserves to live a good life. What your mother doesn't need is to be living with you locked up because you did something that you felt obligated in any way to for her. I'm sure that your mom doesn't want you going to prison over it. I'm sure your mom would be much happier with you just being out here and living your best life. And honestly, dude, for a father, speaking from a father's standpoint, I feel like it would be worse just to be completely ostracized from my kid, bro. Like, that would hurt. So, you know, don't feel obligated to go do something to defend your mother's honor or, you know, get revenge or anything. It would be the instinct that I would have, but like, honestly, it's not worth the risk, bro, of getting, bro, if you get locked up, who's going to take care of your mom out there, dog? I understand the reaction. What I'm trying to say is I validate your feelings and I 100% get it, but it's probably not worth it. It's probably just not. Christopher, you love the hat, the one pedal, one bullet hat. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Kool-Aid, prison and jail sucks, not worth it. Hate crime. Yo, Trev just said it right there, bro. Thank you, Trev. The best revenge is living a good life. JD, we came across a guy overdosing in a cookout parking lot last night. All the employees and everyone going through the drive-through were ignoring him. Typical. We lost it on all of them and called for help. Jessica, did he make it? Was he straight? Please tell me he was straight. I could send everyone Narcan. I could send the whole world Narcan, bro. Like, I got all the Narcan. I'm going to be setting up an event here in Eugene, Oregon, where we're going to be handing out Narcan. And I'm going to go to the places where other people won't go to. I'm going to be going to the homeless camps. I'm going to be going to the trap houses. I'm going to be handing it out where other people will not go, because that's where the need is. Let's see. Damien, merch is already here, my friend. Merch is 100% here, bro. If you guys want to go to convictclothing.net, the hats that I wear in a lot of my content, I have the Make Afraid Again, the one bullet. I have a whole line of shirts and a whole line of hats at convictclothing.net. So if you want to rock some merch and you want to support the cause, bro, we'd love to have you out there repping it for us, homeboy. Big love and respect. Ron Fowler, as an addict myself, it may not be as serious as drug or alcohol, but food addiction has been a big problem my whole life. Thank you for your content. Much love from Wyoming. Ron, I love you, bro, and I'm proud of you. You know what? Food can be just as big of a problem, bro. I could absolutely ruin my whole entire life in a hot flash with anything that I let get out of control in my life, bro. It could be really that easy. That's why, like, twice a year I buy scratch-offs just to remind myself that why I don't gamble, bro. I don't gamble. I have one that I've had for like 3 weeks and I haven't scratched it off. Because for me, I could make anything an addiction. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Who said that? It's easier to read down here. Stephanie, when are you coming to Eugene? I'm in Oregon. Stephanie, my friend, I am already in Eugene. I'm sitting in Eugene right now, hanging out. I just need to get some people together and organize a Narcan distribution thing. And also, we're looking at a property to try to start a treatment / sober living facility. I'm trying to do some things to give back to this community because I damaged Eugene, man, back in the day. I did a lot of terrible stuff, stealing cars, high-speed chases, bringing drugs into the community, and I want to try to fix that. So I am here and trying to do that. What is the top seller on your merch? This is the top seller. So we have this hat. It also has the convict clothing on the side. We have a matching t-shirt. We have a matching tank top for the summertime. These are our absolute best seller. The Pedo Lives Don't Matter is another really high seller. That actually, Jax, my wife, came up with that one. And the One Pedo, One Bullet is a really high seller. Those are my main merch sellers right there. Jason Simmons, I love what you do. I'm trying to start a business to use it to house and employ homeless vets. Think we can talk about addiction and the best road to recovery? Absolutely. Absolutely, my man. What area are you in, brother? What area are you in? And, what is your, so, do you want to talk privately or do you want to run it out on here, bro? Because we could do either or, man. Anything that helps our vets, I'm 100% here for, bro. Austin Fields, best prison memory. Getting out. Getting out was really dope. Not gonna lie. That moment when I realized that I was actually gonna get to walk out the gate and I looked and I saw that there wasn't anybody there to rearrest me, that made me really, really happy. 1000%. And then the CO looked at me and he said, we're gonna keep a bed open for you, DeLay. You'll be back. And I got to tell him to eat a bag of funky discolored dicks. That felt really good. But honestly, I had a lot of decent times in prison because I don't let my exterior surroundings and circumstances dictate my mind space, bro. My mindset is going to be my mindset no matter where you put me. I'm still going to be a dumb asshole who's having fun. And as long as I have that mindset, I will remain a dumb asshole who's having fun. It's just kind of what I do. So, Sean Blue, did you say bye to all your friends when you left? When I left, I was actually at a camp that I'd only been at for a couple weeks because I had gotten taken there under investigation for attempting to incite a riot at another institution. They basically just broken us up. They took anybody that was in a gang and at that institution and they moved them to other places. So I didn't really have many friends there. At minimum camps, I like to stick to myself, bro. I'm really not trying to hang out with a lot of people at minimum camps. The minimum camp that I was taken out of under investigation was pretty chill because it didn't have a fence. And since it didn't have a fence, it was no chomos. No chomos at all whatsoever. Stephanie, your man is at Warner Creek right now. Stephanie, I have been to Warner Creek. It's a great facility. The staff didn't like me. It was right when they opened it up. It was brand new. They had me there for maybe a couple months. Because I was active on some gang shit and they were not feeling my style at all whatsoever. So they got me out of there quick, but the facility was really nice. It was a really, really decent place to be there. Weight pile was smooth as hell. So I hope he's doing okay over there. Jason Simmons, I'm around Portland. I'd be down to help with Narcan distribution, exchange info, and have a lot more in-depth conversation than we can here. Yo, Jason, I'm 100% with that, bro. You are in the same area that I'm trying to help out. That's what's up, man. I'm with that shit all the way. So, Lancer, I'm an idiot who's having fun. Hey, we doing this. Hold on, you guys want to see me slam something? 30 grams of protein. I do that every 2 hours. Yeah. I used to slam beers and fifths, and now I slam protein shakes. God, that's lame. But it gets you big, so I like it. Ohio Trucker 1, I began to carry Narcan in my semi. I remember you, homie, and I know that you did. And thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate everybody who's out there carrying Narcan. Even if you're not at risk yourself, you can help other people. You never know when you're going to run up on somebody who's not doing well, who might be in crisis, who might need Narcan. So please, please, carry Narcan with you. You could save a life. It's... if there was Narcan where my kid was when he died, he would still be here today. Let me just put it like that. He wasn't a street kid, and we didn't think he would be at risk. I sent him home with a bunch of Narcan, and he gave it out to people that were at risk, but then it wasn't there for him when he needed it. So it's important. Yo, Ghost Dog! My dude Ghost Dog from South Dakota sends mad props and respect from I Recover in Howard, South Dakota. Big love and respect to you, homie. How's everything going on the home front, man? Lancer, I'm an idiot and I don't want a gym membership. Would weighted clothing and a sledgehammer work? Depends on your goals, homie. Depends on your goals. Weighted clothing and a sledgehammer. If you're just trying to stay fit and, build some lean mass and, do some cardio, lean up a little bit, that absolutely could work, bro. 100%. Hey, Big Trev said, rest in peace, Alan. Big respect, man. Thank you so much. Jessica Culp, I'm 100% a Narcan supporter. I had just given mine to someone struggling to get clean, so I didn't have mine. I will start carrying multiple from now on. And that's the thing is like we're seeing with some of this really new stuff, this fentanyl that's high-grade fentanyl or carfentanil, is that it's taking more than one Narcan. So, Jess, hit me up if you need more. I can always send you more. I'm always sending more to Jessica Kent out in Chicago because she's distributing it out there. My dog Trev knows, you know what I'm saying? And the xylozine's terrible because it's not even an opioid. So you can get somebody back from the opioid overdose and the xylozine can keep them. So you're going to have to do rescue breathing. Everything's just getting worse, man. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks. Raging Greg, make sure to drink some lemon water time to time so you don't develop kidney stones. Drinking or eating a lot of protein will do that to you. Yo, Raging Greg, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't know that lemon trick, bro. And to be quite honest with you, I live in absolute fear of kidney stones. I don't want them. I don't want any stones in my kidneys. As some of you know, I'm just on the mend from a terrible testicle issue. And I don't need to go back to none of that type of stuff. So thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate you jumping in and putting me up on game on that. Chris Green, I'll shoot you a PM. There are tons of federal grants available, and it disgusts me how much government lies about not having resources due to the center. And do it right, man. Hey, Chris, shoot it. Shoot it, bro. Get at me, bro. Let's talk about this. I would really appreciate it. If there's federal grants available, I'm really trying to put something together. And I also know the state grants are run by a board here. So when Oregon did changing their whole get down on like not having possession be a felony, part of the deal was they were supposed to incorporate more treatment facilities. And they allocated tax money from the recreational here, and I haven't really seen any services that have been upped here in Eugene. They have some in Portland, I guess, but I do know somebody who is on that board that allocates those funds, so I was going to talk to her because she's super stand-up, and she's one of us. My dog, Tarek. With them nips, you should have a self-regenerating supply of protein. JK, much love from the PDX. Tarek, what's up, man? I can't get him in my own mouth, bro. I tried twice for you, dog. Can't do it. I know they're long, but they're not that long. Let's see. Do. I was trying to catch up on something there, and I can't figure out where it started, but Abigail. My friend Abigail's here, and I want to say what's up to Abigail. I have to relocate my joints multiple times a day, but that pain does not even compare to a kidney stone. I've had so many, they're so bad. That's not what I wanted to hear. I'm going to drink some lemon juice. Dead ass, bro. I do not. Vegito is terrified of testicular torsion. Yeah, nobody need that, bro. Trust me. Austin Field, where did the idea of big country come from? Every prison that I've ever been in, every county jail that I've ever been in has a big country. Sure enough. And he's usually a really cool dude. He's not usually like the dude who's wallering out chomos or whatever. But I just wanted to throw together a character that would be like the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted there to be like, in my prison skits, I wanted there to be a boogeyman type character. So I just grabbed Big Country, because there's a ton of them. And I'm sure that there's one out there who's wallering out a Honaki or two. So I decided that I would run with that. And so far he's worked pretty good. He's been a cool character. I'm working on a few more characters. I just ordered some new stuff for some new skits. And I want to keep that going because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy doing different. It's probably because I have so many multiple personalities swimming around in this dome that I have. They're all a problem, and they're all part of me. So we're going to keep doing characters. Reaper. Much love from Charlotte, North Carolina. Reaper, thank you so much. Big love and respect to you, homie. I hope you're doing okay out there. Yo, y'all, is it hot where y'all are at? Because it's hot here. I moved from Florida to Oregon thinking it wasn't going to be as hot, man. It's still hot out here, bro. It's crazy. I did turn my AC off because it's loud, and I wanted y'all to be able to hear me without a in the background. And it's a brand new AC. I don't know why the hell it's so loud, bro. I just bought it. Jason Simmons. Ever hear of a rat park? What? Gotta look it up if you haven't. Sort of goes with my whole plan of housing, employment, homeless vets, just need more info. Okay, that's another thing I'm going to screenshot to research later, homie. I need to look up Rat Park. At first, when I hear Rat Park, I'm like, oh, there's a whole town of the snitches? Is it like that, the trailer park in Florida full of chomos? But this sounds like it's something completely different. So, yeah, Trev, it's hot there too. Man, it is legit hot here, bro. Heat wave in PA. So have you guys seen that there are fish washing up in Texas, on the coast of Texas, the coast of Florida? You're in Cambodia? Hell yeah, that's what's up, dog. I'm glad you're tuned in. It makes my heart really happy to hear that you're watching all the way from Cambodia. That's sick. The penguins are dying. There are like literally hundreds of thousands of dead fish washing up because it's so hot that there's not enough oxygen in the water for them to live. They're literally suffocating in water. This is fish, you guys. The penguins are dying. There's piles of them washing on the beaches. We are going down in flames. We have blew past the point of no return, and it's not going to be good, bro. Not going to be good at all. Jonathan H. Apparently a chomo moved in with one of my neighbors. He supposedly fled from Oklahoma all the way here to Maine. He better stay away from my 2-year-old son because I carry whenever I leave the house. Well, homie, if he fled and he's a chomo, bro, honestly, bro, like, there's no such thing as snitching on a chomo. I'd report him. Dead ass. I'd report him. I would call wherever he's from and I'd be like, yo, y'all missing your Honaki out here? Because he's right here. Y'all can come get him. Somebody said something about red tide. Oh, that's my friend Stephanie. Stephanie said in that red tide, right? Look, this is additionally beyond the red tide that normally happens in Florida. The red tide is like a normal thing that happens because there's like some algae that we've created by putting terrible stuff into the water supply out there. This is something completely different. Anthony, JD, got my 15 days sober and 30 days no self-harm. My dog, hell yeah! We celebrate all wins. We celebrate all birthdays. We celebrate all miracles out here, dog. Anthony, we are so proud of you. Big love and respect. Keep it up, man. 15 days is amazing. Like, honestly, bro, I used to wake up and I used to do meth for breakfast. and dinner and everything in between, and I would take bong hits of it so that I could go to sleep at night. The fact that I've gone, I don't even know how long at this point, but I know it's been over 4 years. It's a miracle, bro. 15 days is a miracle. Congratulations, homie. Big respect to you. We love you, dog. Gentry Burns, how do I find his new arrest report from 2023? I can't find it. It is in, it's not in Volusia County. So for any of you guys who don't know, Gentry Burns was a dude that I've actually met in Daytona a couple different times. I didn't know what he was doing, but he was going around intentionally spreading HIV to people in the scene in Daytona, like including someone that was a 15-year-old girl, and he was a grown-ass man. He intentionally gave her HIV, and it spread to a lot of people. One of my friends, McKenna, rest in peace, McKenna, he gave it to her. She ended up not making it. And so this dude was literally going around giving people HIV on purpose. They only gave him 2 years in prison. And then he got out, and now he's just been arrested in I forget the name of that county. What's the Espa County in Florida? Can somebody help me with this? But that's where you got to look it up, because he's not in Volusia County. He paroled to like parents' house or something like that, and just started like raw dogging and sliding people out there. And it's not just women. He does this to dudes too. He swings both ways, and he just be pumping them. He just be, let's see, was that it? Escambia County, yeah. However you pronounce that, that's what it is. Yeah. Look him up in that county. Gentry, what was his last name? Yeah, that's exactly where he's at, bro. He got hemmed up there because that's where he paroled. He's a bad person, bro. He's like the worst on the face of the planet. I really want to hit him with a minivan and then back over him and then hit him again. And not because I think a minivan's going to do the most damage, just because I think it's disrespectful to kill somebody with a minivan. Like, how did he die? He died by minivan! I think it would be cool. It's like the difference between punching somebody and slapping him. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you slap somebody, you slap a grown-ass man, that's so disrespectful, bro. If anybody ever open-hand slapped me, bro, I'd be dead. I'd have to kill them dead, or I would die right on the floor. That's so embarrassing. That's why one of my favorite moves was to spit in my hand and then clap someone upside the head with it. You know what I'm saying? A golf cart would be stupid disrespectful too, but I don't think it would really cause that much damage. JD, email address for Stephanie G? Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. JD, I for real talked to him for 2 hours. Knock for grievances. You talked to Gentry? He's terrible, bro. He's terrible. Like, dude tried to jump you. Was this in Daytona or Port Orange? Like, look, man, I really had an opportunity. I didn't know what was up with the dude, man. I didn't know that he had HIV. I didn't know that he was spreading it to people. I didn't know any of that stuff. I could have handled that. Rest in peace, McKenna. I'm pissed this evil monster didn't get life. He's taken multiple people's lives and good health from them. 1,000%. And McKenna was such a beautiful soul, man. That was like a sister, bro. She was 100% an amazing human being, and that dude has done so much damage, and it is spread between so many people. I would like to see him get took. All the way took. Shanola! What's up, homie? Hi, JD. Love what you do. Fantastic job unifying people all over the world for our mutual hatred of chomos and love for recovery and great stories. Homie, thank you. Welcome. We're glad to have you as a part of this community. Big love and respect to you. I know what I meant to tell you guys. I spent like 3 or 4 phone calls earlier on the phone with Jason, the Alaskan Avenger. He's in Goose Creek Correctional Facility. He was the dude who used the Alaskan Sex Offender Registry to hunt down people with hammers. And bam, 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 bam. He was like the avenging angel for the children who had bad stuff happen to them. So I talked to him today. he might be getting house arrest sooner than later. They're talking about putting him on electronic monitoring, and all he needs is one PO to sign off on it. And if that PO signs off on it, then the electronic monitoring dude, he's already talked to him. He said, if your PO will sign off on it, I'll have you out of here next week. So he's working on it right now, getting out and being on, electric monitoring. And then we will be working together. He'll be working with me on the hardcore recovery coaching. He'll be one of the recovery coaches. And we'll be doing a lot of content together because he's like one of my favorite people on the planet, man. He's a really good friend of mine. He calls me at least a few times a week. And he's just such a good dude, and he's really grounded in what he's doing and the changes that he's made in life. And I think you guys will really dig just his whole presence, dog. He's a good human being. Free the Alaskan Avenger! Hell yeah, man. Well, you guys, it's really hot. I'm going to go take a nice cold shower. I love you. I appreciate y'all being here. Everybody out there, man, if you are here watching, please just love each other, take care of each other, support each other, build each other up, because we all win when we all win, man, and we're all in this together. One love. Be good or be good at it, baby. I'll see you on the next one.